Hello and welcome. This is episode 26 of Rule My Realm Vlog with Tim McKay here. Thank you for joining. I'm hoping that you're having a great start to your week. It's another Monday here. It's Monday, January the 16th. Wonderful. The year is producing some good benefits to us already. We got good weather here in Victoria, BC, and we've got good things happening on the business front. So let's jump into it here. Today, I want to talk a little bit about how I have been humbled in my last week. I was braggadocious about my 10%, really good 2 to 5 times, ad results. We're gonna jump in here and look at some stats here because the story has changed. Yeah, this is really kind of depressing. So I noticed that on Tuesday last week it started to decline. Things were getting a little bit less happy, and so let's just jump right into it. So there's two things I'm going to show you here. The first one is let's talk SQL Anvil here. So this is for today. So I've got a 3.4% click-through rate here, which is not bad. I'm getting this 0.71 average cost per click. 6 clicks, 176. And I've got only a limited budget on this today. I've only set it up to about, I think it's like $11 or $14 a day. So as I wanted to learn the algorithm, I want me to learn how to do this. I'm hoping to learn how to do it. More on that in a bit. But yeah, so I'm going to change the date range here. Let's take a look here. It's from last Monday to present. And just look at this over time here because I don't know. So here's this green bar here. Yeah, it's gone down and then stopped completely over the weekend. Okay, I don't know why. And then coming back in today, so we got 3.4%. I don't know. It's let's go back just to make sure I'm not lying to myself here. Maybe I misunderstood something. Coming back to Sunday here. So yeah, my click-through rate on this date here, if it's actually showing me the right date, was 6.48. Let's go back a little bit. Let's do the whole month here just to see. I'm not completely nuts. Yeah, so 10.43. It was going. Yeah, good run here. It was doing good at the beginning when it was learning the whatever it's learning. I don't know. I once thought I knew. I don't know what I thought I knew. And then it goes down and down and down. Oh, a little bit of a blip to 4% here on Thursday, and then just went drop down right down. So that's a little bit hard to see. Let's just this is the green bar I'm looking at. I just like, oh, all right. So my prognostication here was 6.48. The morning it was up. I think it was about 8-9% by the time I recorded the video last week. But then the rest of the day it just kind of fell down, and then the week it just kind of got really less optimal. So what do I know about that? I don't know. So, I don't know. There's a lot of interesting things. There's a lot of data in here, and I think I need to mine this a little bit more, understand what the hell is going on, because I'm quickly coming to the conclusion I've got no sales. So I've had 130 clicks. So I kind of expected a sale last week, just 1 out of 100, maybe. So that would have been a 1% click-through, conversion rate, but I'm not doing that. So, okay, that's not good. Ancillary. So I just wanted to look at. So I'm using ClickFunnels as the site that hosts this whole kit and caboodle. Let's do a look at this month's stats here. So it's 161 page views. Okay, so that's 0 sales, 0 nothing. Dead. She's dead, Jim. I had someone in the last 30 minutes here. This is the Google Analytics. What did I want to look in here? I don't care about this right this moment, but. That's not going to help me either. So, okay, coming back here. So then I started off, because I forgot that I remembered last week that I had this other site, WeMakeReports.com. And the idea with WeMakeReports.com is that we make reports. So this website is it's a website for pitching the sale of a service where we make reports for companies. And it's based on there's a software that can kind of connect to all these different suites and tools, and so from that I can have a consolidated data source that I can query against, create reports. Bob's your uncle. So I created this site, and it's two problems. One, it looked better, and then I upgraded the WordPress plugins behind it. Now it's all like, oh my gosh, it's all big, stretched out. It's just hideous, ugly, whatever. So okay, I'll have to fix that. Anyways, coming back to my my other campaign, I started off a new campaign the other day. I think it was Thursday or Friday. I initiated it, but then I needed to get them to approve it, so it took a while for them to do that. So this is about my normal experience with ads. So I think it started here. Now, the other thing is this campaign, I told it to start, it's supposed to be scheduled for weekdays. So somehow, well, let's just go here. For some reason, it did 2,000 impressions over the weekend. Thank you. On a weekday that I thought I'd set it to, but okay. 0.75 click-through rate. Ah, awesome. And the best part is, if I look at my cost, I spent $20 on that. Oh dear. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's go take a look at the Google Analytics on this one. We make reports. I don't know. This is not good. At this rate, I'm going to make 0%, 82% bounce rate. Oh, actually, that's actually kind of neat. 1 minute duration on the, oh, interesting. A minute on the site, that's pretty good. Overview, audience overview. Let's see here. Now that might be because I was spending some time on it. I'm not sure if it's excluding my own session time because I was working on it one day to edit some stuff here. So Saturday, okay, so 13 people. Let's just limit it because I know I definitely wasn't on the site this weekend. So limiting it down to just the last few days. I was just there to show you, so that might skew some of this. But okay, so Saturday. Oh yeah, that's what I expected. 93% bounce rate. A whole second of time on the site. All right, very cool. Very cool, cool. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to get someone to do this for me because I ain't converting. And I think the cost of ads is one thing, but it's like cost of time here. I mean, 2-3 weeks into January, 0 sales. That's not going to be sustainable. So I need to figure out how to fix that problem. And maybe that's just it. I know I can develop these tools. That's not a problem. Running the marketing, I don't think I can do this right now. I don't have the time to invest on making it excellent and making it awesome. So I need to work on that problem, and that's the problem I gotta deal with like this week. So that'll be my focus, is figuring out how to get these ads ticking and bopping the way I kind of want it to. All right. So what else is up this week? I spent some time last week. I told you I've got this handy dandy chart. Goes through and I itemize all the things I'm going to do. And once again, I got to about Wednesday, realized I'm just getting done some of the Monday and Tuesday things. But that actually was not bad because overall I had less stuff on the Thursday, Friday. And by doing that, getting a little more structured, getting a little more disciplined about time of day I'm going to work on stuff, things I'm going to work on that day, that week, I think it's actually made an improvement. I was a lot more efficient. A lot of the stuff actually became irrelevant because I had pivoted on what I was going to do and how I was going to do it because I learned not to do something. I was assuming a certain path of action, and you learn, you figure it out, and you have to pivot, you have to roll with it. So it actually was a good exercise. The one thing I didn't accomplish that I kind of want to do is do a test buy on the SQL Anvil site, because I think if a customer wants to come on there and buy something, then they should be able to buy it properly and it should work. I don't actually know at this point if the ClickFunnels is working. Yes. Okay, so this week here, I want to go ahead and that's going to be my focus, I think, is that I want to get this stuff selling. I need to find someone either to partner with me, maybe even bring them on as a staff or something. I don't know. I got to solve that problem because I'm bleeding time. I don't have time. I don't want to get this going. I also thought of an interesting idea. There's an old partnership I might rekindle with a big company. Maybe just sell them the whole thing and just say, hey guys, this is now your tool, and sell them the intellectual property, all the transition it to them, and then they can just run with it. Maybe there's something there for them. So I'm going to think a little bit more about that. I had itemized. I get some kind of draft of a proposal for that. So I might just go ahead and do that, because if that's the case, and if I can just get a big bucket of money and move on to the next thing, that's what I prefer to do at this point. Because I think I want to do that turn and burn. I have fermenting some new goals for 2023, and I want to get to a certain financial point this year, which means I can't be doing and chasing these little things. $150 here, $150 there. It's kind of small potatoes, unless there's a huge pool of 150 at a time. I'm not sure that I have the marketing money to go do that, to chase that down, because I'm just not sure. I don't know, and that's what I'm just uncertain. Day in the life. Some days I'm confident, sometimes I'm not. I think it's just a gap of knowledge. I think it's a gap of understanding, and I need to get someone in here that can direct that and make it happen. That's my week. Comment below what you're facing if you're working on something that's challenging. Maybe our community can help you shape your direction and help you rebound in 2023. Hope you have a great week. Cheers.